everyone, I'm Lily and we are here at AIBC and I'm joined by none other than Anita from XPRIZO. I mean, we've seen each other for many years now at all of the events, but this is basically like a nice little catch up. So in terms of what's happening in the space at the moment, we just had that shocking event with Bybit and it really raises the concern of security within the crypto space. So how do you feel like currently the space is adapting to that and making sure that we ensure that everything is secure within the space?
Well, first of all, good afternoon, and it's so great to be back to AIBC. Yes, I mean, I think that's all we all have been hearing and discussing the past days. But the truth is, before going to your question, one thing I really would like to mention and pick up from all that's been out there in social media, etc. For instance, Stani, the founder and CEO of Aave, decentralized finance platform, he mentioned and specifically posted in X about how amazingly and great risk management Bybit was doing during the hack and obviously the outcome. Also, I saw CZ commenting very much in the same lines. So that itself, for me, it made me really happy because we are finally getting to a place where the various companies and actors and obviously CEOs and founders are supporting each other in the name of the industry and the development. So I think that was really, really nice to hear and see. As for the security, well, that obviously is one of the topics that's been always discussed, a never-ending story. But at the same time, and I will bring the other thing everyone has been discussing non-stop into the picture, which is AI. So obviously now with the AI tools will allow us to enhance and build even more secure ways of connecting and not only that, but also recognizing the rightful owners for various addresses, wallets, etc. So basically here the only thing, the things that reach us, the grannies and papas out there would be that, do and place all the security measures that you're familiar and cozy with whenever you're interacting, and then check all the new tools that AI will bring into the picture, including voice recognition and other things that are not in everyday use as yet, but for sure will be available in a very smart, easy and cozy ways for all of us. So I still have faith and trust in the technology enhancement and developments coming from all the techies out there.
Yeah, I think AI is going to be amazing for security, but I think that also could add a potential layer of difficulties as well, because then you're competing against, can AI potentially hack into the systems as well? And it's a whole kind of web. But I think, as you're saying, like personal security is actually super important. And you are our crypto granny. So like for people out there that aren't maybe as crazy crypto literate as people here at the conferences, what are the best things they can do to stay secure? Like what's your best advice?
Well, first of all, when you choose the platform or the application that you start to use, like in everything and anything, do your own research. Obviously, it's always advisable and good idea to ask around from the people you know, or the celebrities from the space if you wish. And then truly check on your own as, what is the fame out there, where obviously social media helps you. Don't believe everything you read, but have some filter on. And then once you choose to start using something, it's always recommendable, obviously, to have, for instance, would you choose to start using crypto wallets? To have so-called cold wallets, which again in this case it doesn't exclude everything, but don't be in internet or attached to internet at all times, and then 2FA and all of that in place, everything you can, and preferably mobile device. Have a second one for this purpose particularly, not the one that you are interacting every day in everything, or just simply use your computer, laptop. So there are ways, but with the freedom comes the responsibility. So obviously that is one of the biggest learnings or things to remember at all times. So don't trust anyone or anything as it is. Do your research, do some checkups, and then common sense. That is very valuable today as well.
Yeah, that's when we're talking about decentralization, everyone gets so excited. It's like power. You have control of your own money. But the reality of that is you do then have responsibility. You can't just call up someone and say, hey, yeah, like funds have gone missing. I'm not sure what's happened. There's no centralized bank there for you. You do have this power that you need to control. So it is about being careful and being aware that things aren't perfect in the industry either. And then moving on to more about cryptocurrency in general, and we're based here in Dubai, and there's talk of having like a digital currency for all different countries, but here in this region as well. How positive are you on implementing that? Do we think it's a good thing for governments to have their own currencies, digital currencies, or like is it more that as an industry we want to keep it separate and away from governments?
That's a tough one. Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to express myself. So it's quite common knowledge that me, as Crypto Granny, the non-techie, I joined the revolution. I joined the movement of having the financial freedom in the means of that I am in charge of my funds, and I have the power and decision power over my funds, meaning that I don't want anyone to stop me using my funds if I choose to, spend them wherever and whenever I want to, etc. Now, for instance, when we're having conversation of ETFs and big investors, institutionals jumping into our space, we have these various nations, head people talking of cryptos, etc. All that in a big picture is good. The best outcome from all of this is that actually today we are able to have a proper, normal, nice conversation about cryptos. We have less and less those people who have no clue, or if they are not that knowledgeable, that their knowledge level is very low. So most of the people have some understanding already. So the conversations and the proper dialogue, you're able to do it and have it. That's great. But as for the rest, coming back to what we just discussed, with the power comes the responsibility. Now, in this big picture, we would be just changing the name or changing the entity who is in charge or who is in command or who is restricting my freedom, if you wish. And that's not what I want. I want us to be able to legally, right, transparently and securely to use and spend and transact with my money, with my funds as I choose to, without no one telling me what is okay or what is not okay. And I'm not obviously, again, talking of the legal side of things. So yeah, in the big picture, in the big conversation, it's kind of good. And of course, we need to have these conversations. No one knows where we're going to end up. I probably won't be around anymore whenever crypto is the currency of every day, in everyday usage. But then again, I think as human beings globally, we should be preferably able slowly to define the path towards something that would make us equal and sort of on the same line when it comes to talking about currencies in general and the evaluation of the currency human beings are using, and it should not be to that this nation has, a very volatile currency when another countries or another currency is very strong, whatever. In the financial inclusion and in the financial freedom, we should be able to build a world where we are all as equal as possible from that angle. And then it comes down to each and every one of us. If you work hard, you earn more. If you're lazy, you earn less, and that's up to you. But as on the high level, I think we can do better.
Yeah, I agree. I think when people talk about having these CBDCs, ultimately, most of our bank accounts are digital now anyway, so theoretically we do have digital money. Like it's already existing, so do you need to, as a government, convert to that? I don't think it's that necessary. It's very separate than I think our blockchain crypto industry is, and it should stay separate. It should be seen as the centralized banking system, even if they release a digital currency. It doesn't relate to what we're trying to do, which is decentralization. And lastly, we are here at AIBC. You're one of our amazing moderators this morning. What do you really get out of being at these events? Have you learned anything amazing today? Have you had great conversations? What's the best thing about being here?
The best thing being here is being here. I mean, it's always, you connect with people you haven't seen for a while. Always these bigger events in the UAE, not only Dubai, but in the UAE, connect people worldwide. We get together, we get to meet the ones coming from elsewhere, visiting here, and obviously vice versa. Yes, I've had really nice conversations. There's a lot of people who reach out to me prior to this event, coming first time here. We've never met before in person, so we met here today and had our conversations, all kinds, for XPRIZO as well as for UAE and Dubai and so on and so forth. So. And always in our industry, I believe that each and every day you learn something new. And today I have met new people and heard of their business and what they are building and so on and so forth. So yes, definitely it's always pleasure and honor to be asked to come and be part. And in this case, I was moderating an amazing panel. It was really fun again. And the event is very busy actually already by noon. So yeah, great being here, enjoy myself always, meeting people like yourself, having chat like this and so much more. So yeah, these are the how would I say, cherries on the cake of cake being UAE, so absolutely pleasure.
I completely agree. I think we're working in a digital world, so actually getting to come here and see people face to face, build them relationships. It's so important. Whatever you're doing in the space, come and connect with people. See people like Anita on stage, come and have a chat with me. That's what it's all about at AIBC, just bringing the fun, bringing everyone together. So Anita, I'll keep seeing you around.
Yes,
thank you everyone. Perfect.